Hello ladies, welcome back to the channel. So I did change my channel name. It was Pretty Girl Diaries, but I changed it to The Feminine Upkeep. It felt more personal for me, and I like how that sounded, so we're gonna go with that. So today I want to come on and talk about thick women, and thick women as related to, like, in relation to the women community, and how it's kind of like a skinny versus thick thing going on. So I want to talk about that because as a thick woman, a shapely woman, I just noticed some things and things that I've experienced in life that I feel like it's getting more grand. And it's kind of quiet. I won't lie. Like, it's kind of quiet. Like, it's like this conversation is like, it's like, I don't know, like people murmuring in a room, but it's kind of like an elephant in the room. And a lot of women want to know or want to talk about, like, what's up with that. I know I'm not the only one that notices it. But I did see a TikTok recently, and the comments were just crazy. Like, it was this thick woman, and I think it was a thick woman. I don't know, but people were in the comments saying, oh, like, but her face though, and all this and all that. And also I've seen things where, skinny women just really have it out for thick women, naturally thick women. We're not talking about BBLs here, but I'm cool with that too. Whatever you into. So, yeah. So I have been thick, not plus size, thick, shapely, since about 8th, 9th grade. It's when my body really came in. And no shade to the plus size girl. I did gain weight about like 3 years ago. And I ain't gonna lie, I was considering myself a plus size girl because I felt that was the biggest I had been. And yeah, so no shade to y'all, but we talking about skinny and thick. So I love you though. And so yeah, I've been thinking about 8th, 9th grade or whatever. And let me explain my physique. So yeah, I have thick thighs, big butt, small waist, big tits. Like, literally, I don't know why I was given this. And it is a burden, let me tell you. So it's a burden. And I feel like it is a burden because, one, being thick is highly sexualized, and two, is fetishized. I don't know if it's the same thing. I think that it's kind of different in a way. But so in this world, in the Black community, hell, I'll say in the world, like it's tough. So tough as in, like, it's very rare. It's very, like, here and there for a thick woman to, like, be looked at more than her body. Like, I know not a lot of women do that, but I'll say this, like, a lot of skinny women I'll say skinny women who are insecure with their bodies, who's not okay with not having no shape, or not okay with not having a butt or not having boobs. Like, they really come for us, like, quiet as kept. Like, some women, I've experienced it, like, skinny women, like, will come for us due to their lack of, and I hate that for them because I feel like you have a body too. Like, you're still a woman. Like, you're all woman. Like, no need to come for us because of your insecurity. I feel like you should heal yourself. And it gets so bad to where they feel like, I feel like, and then these insecure skinny women, they listen to these rap songs and it's like they're upset with us because they can't relate to, oh, her ass shake. Oh, I didn't want to cuss on here. Oh, or, she can shake her butt. Oh, she got a big old, oh my gosh, gonna hit it from the back, all of that crap. So it's like, because they can't relate or whatever to that song, they feel hit, like a hit dog will holler. And so, and that's unfortunate. And the real unfortunate situation is that a lot of them are male centered, and they feel like they can only get a man if their butt was big or whatever, or the man that they desire if their butt was big. And that's not a rational way to think. And it just sucks, like, because then we bear the brunt of being desirable. And it's not even all it's cracked up to be, because these men, they will sexualize you in a minute for being thick, if you're thick. Like, I went on a few dates where, the man, like, I'm talking to having a great conversation with him, like, we're going back and forth, and this man just has to bring up that my body is so nice, so bright, so good, and I'm just like, because I'm like, I don't lead with my body ever. Like, that's like a non-factor to me. Like, I'm like, so you're just gonna bypass all this intelligence and smartness and beautifulness because I have a butt? Like, it sucks, So I mean, you're not missing out on anything. And now that's for the men. But back to the skinny women, the insecure skinny women. I'm not talking about all skinny women. I'm talking about the skinny women who aren't okay with being skinny or whatever. So, and then I feel like, a lot of skinny women will highlight our ass even more than us. Like, they'll be like, yes, they're hating on our shape, but at the same time, they're maximizing it, because they're like, oh, he only like her because her butt big. He only like her, because she curvy, because she thick. And that's just crazy for you to assume that. And even though you may be right, but I've actually been with some men who didn't always talk about my body all the time. So don't always think that's the case. And like, it's like they talk about their ass more than us, like they'll say, oh, her face not giving though. It's just her body. Like, that face though, what's the term, butter face? Like, they try to play us with that lame dig. And I'm so tired of it, because you can't try to soothe their insecurity by calling me ugly. Like, that just never gives. And yes, there are thick women who aren't so attractive in the face, and that's on them though. Like, I don't know, but I know not all. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the term girl, but like, I feel like any confident person isn't gonna come for anybody. So why even say anything like that if you're so confident? Like, somebody will find that girl attractive. But anyway, so that, I hate that lame dig. And it's like all concludes to like you not being okay with what you have. And I'm just here to break it down. Like, being thick is not all it's cracked up to be. Yes, I love my body. Yes, I love me. But it's not ever going to give that I'm just, hard up about, all that. Like, I don't care. Like, I know I have a desirable body, but like, it's so much more to me than that. Like, and for you, and I'm just like, why are you in thick women business? Like, and I'm not talking about BBLs, but I just feel like, why are you in thick women business? And like, we're all women at the end of the day. Like, everybody is not going to be skinny or not shapely. So I don't know, but this just goes back to insecurity. So I'm not even going to try to figure out why, because that is why. Yeah, like, it's just crazy. And honestly, I think a lot of times I feel like skinny women have it easier than thick women, and yet you're coming for us. I feel like you can go on a date and a man don't mention your body or, just sexualize you so much. Even though I know that men are men and they're just like that, so freaky and stuff, but I feel like he's less inclined to mention your physical, besides your face or whatever. So it's like, you can have a real conversation without him being distracted by your cleavage or, how your hip poke out in your jeans. You can do that. But as a thick woman, it's crazy. Like, we getting smoke from men and women, like, because of how we were born to be proportioned. And I just hate that for us, honestly. Yeah, so thick women, yeah, desirable, yes, but you know, not everything is as easy as it looks. But I wouldn't give away my body if I had to. Like, I love myself, but I just want to talk about this because I feel like, and skinny girls, let me know, like, is that the case? Like, do you still get freaky frogs on your line, even though like you're not looked at as super sexual? You may be. I don't know. Tell me. I've been skinny, like super skinny, for my height and for my shape, but I was still sexualized because the shape is still there. Like, it's literally my bone structure. It's not a matter of gaining weight or losing weight. So yeah. Like, yeah. So my shape is gonna be there whether I gain weight or lose weight. But yeah. And just to describe myself. Oh, I think I already did. Look, I'm always trying to talk about myself. But no. Since we're a woman here, yeah, I just wanted to give you those deets so you can see where I'm coming from. But I think women, let me know how your dating experience is, and if you've ever dealt with like a skinny woman coming for you for your shape or whatever. I would like to know. Let's have no arguing, no fighting. We're just talking, like, literally, you can go. It's so many ways to get an ass, to get an. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be cussing. It's so many ways to get a shape and things like that. Like, we really have no need to be fretting about desirability, even though I know that, especially if you work in the entertainment world or you're trying to be a model influencer or whatever, like the curvy shape, I know, that makes more money. Like, I've heard strippers say that, like, they had to go get a BBL in order to make more money at the strip club. And it's just so crazy. But I know that skinny women strip as well. Like, literally, you are somebody's type. There's no need for us to badger each other about our bodies. Like, I thought we were past that, honestly. Because I seen a TikTok where, she was a thick girl, and the girls in the comments, they were skinny petite girls. I don't know, I didn't click on their pages, but, well, obviously I did. But I could just see it in the face, like, profile picture, and they were just coming for her. I'm like, I know a thick woman wouldn't say this to another thick woman, but they were just like, oh, that face though, like, oh, the face not giving, like, oh, like, niggas love her, like, just for her ass and not cause her face. And that's just crazy. But I'm glad that that's not my story. But you can't just be going around calling people ugly. I feel like a confident person would never come for somebody else's looks or whatever. Like, when you're truly confident, you uplift people. You don't put people down. And that's just period. So, yes, I would like to hear what y'all think in the comments. I keep saying that because I really want to know. This is an interesting topic to me. And I think this is quite as kept. Like, it's a very quiet conversation. And I hope I don't ruffle any feathers. I'm not coming for anybody. This is just a discussion. But I love you. And leave a like, subscribe, comment. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all, I thought it was done, but I thought of some more points. I just re-listened to the audio, and I'm just like, actually, let me say, acting like I don't know what it is. It's attention. That's what it is. Like, even if these men are just so freaky, and then, they just talking so freaky, it's still attention from men, and that's what a lot of insecure women crave. They crave attention, and so, because a thick girl is getting it, that pisses them off. So, I mean, so of course they're just going to be like, oh, well, to hell with it. They find any reason to cut us down because of that. So, let me start acting clueless. And then on top of that, like, we have to stay on point. if you just really care that much about the opinion. But that's just how I am anyway. So, but like anything, like the screenshots, they're saying like, oh, they dress for the male gaze, and that's just crazy. Like, no way you think that. And some women do, but I feel like the BBL women started that. But I'm not gonna go there. Like, they literally went and got a BBL to be gawked at, to get the attention that naturally thick women have. They like that. They see the attention, the heads turn. So they want that for themselves. And so what do? They started promoting the poster girl dresses and the cheeky shorts. I mean the cheeky skirts that the girls are wearing and stuff like that. So I'm like, it's just crazy. Like, but then again, you want to imitate that, because I see the skinny girls walking around with the cheeky skirt on, the tennis skirt. Would y'all be having y'all cheeks out? Now that's looking for attention. Very rarely do I see a naturally thick woman with her cheeks out for real. Like, and if she does that, she has to be like a OnlyFans model or something. But that's not, I don't see that every day. And I live in Atlanta, so this is the home of the cornbread fed natural thick women, and also BBLs. So, but we know the difference. Even people without who don't have the butt or whatever, the booty, like, we know the real from a fake. But yeah, and they saying like we dress for the male gaze. That's crazy that we can't put on clothes. Anything we put on could be looked at as that, because I mean our body is going to show through that. That's just what it is. Like, it's just sad, And then I seen another tweet and they said this has a lot to do with the fact that we had to dress down or whatever from a young age to not attract so much attention, when certain people came over, or even going outside, like. But that's not my story, so I can't speak to that really. But yeah, I know some women that did have to do that. Well, I think it happened like once, but that wasn't a very common occurrence in my childhood. But yeah, as far as like they saying thick women can't dress or whatnot, but it's like some skinny women can't dress, and y'all have the ideal body, right? So it's like everybody's pointing the finger. But I'm not, I don't even care about all that. I'm just trying to see what's really going on and open up this conversation. Somebody said everything they wear, they make it look cheap as fuck. That's crazy. And I feel like that's a little bit of anti-blackness. Okay, that's a little bit anti-blackness, a little bit of body shaming. Like, you saying some of the stuff we wear look cheap because of our body. I mean, a lot of times, I'll speak for myself. I'm more comfortable, of course, in like spandex. I don't really wear like those leggings, like those, the ones that line up really bad. What is that? I'm leaning toward like spandex, or is that polyester? Some kind of poly something, like the Lululemon fabric and Skims fabric. I lean towards that. But anyway, because yes, that's more comfortable. Like, a lot of people don't really know how to make jeans for curvy girls. Yes, there's options out there, but not everybody can afford that. And I look great when I throw on my jeans. I can dress, okay? So, and I feel like, like, how are you gonna throw in, like, oh, you can't dress? Like, it's like, at this point, you saying anything to discredit a thick woman, to make somebody choose you over a thick woman. And like I said, it all boils down to attention from men, and certain women wanted that for themselves. And attention is a hell of a drug. Like, it's just crazy. And then also somebody said they hide it behind disparaging BBLs, but the quotes on this reveal that they have real hate in their hearts for women with bigger bums in general, even if it's natural. Yeah, so just backing up what I said, like, I mean, you have the insecure skinny woman, they have a inside hatred, probably that they don't get to express that often because they know they'll be seen as a hater. But when you're behind the computer, it's more easier to say things like that. But deep inside they have a hate for the big butt girl, the big booty girl. And they finally get to express it online. And it's just crazy. Like, I've had even someone close to me just try to shade me with those insults. Like, it's just your booty. Like, what they say, it's not your beauty, it's your booty. One girl, please, you the same one that told me that one of your little guy friends said I was his dream girl. What guy would call somebody a dream girl who isn't beautiful? But I don't even want to go there, because I think I'm beautiful on my own anyway. But it's just like the constant discrediting of being, once again, even by women, just putting our butt as our only value. Like, you're making it even more apparent. Like, I don't want to talk about my ass. Like, that's crazy. You the main one talking about my behind. And it's crazy. Like, y'all know, get a big butt and see. Go get a BBL or hit the gym, get your glutes right. And then we can talk. We can definitely talk. But, yes, guys. I feel like, if anything, thick women try to cover up their butt. Most times, like, we might get in a little sexy mood, or we be like, yeah, let me, show a little thighs tonight. Get the tight jeans on, the tight whatever on, the tight leather. I don't know. But we may get in a sexy mood like that. But I feel like most thick women try to cover up, if it's biker shorts and a big tee. I know that was the thing for me for a minute. When I was feeling bad, and I was like, dang, I don't want to just, even when I just want to be a little more modest. But at that point in time, when I was wearing things like that, I was doing it for the sake of other women, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to, make anybody nervous or anything like that. So that's what I was doing. But yeah, that's how I feel. It's almost like y'all want us to cover up, and y'all should be the only ones to, like, wear bikinis and crop tops and mini skirts and everything like that. Like, how is that fair? You're trying to police our bodies, and that way you're behaving just like the men that we supposed to hate or whatever.